Oh, it's Rick Taylor.
This is ShawnnMarie. Shout out to Rap Draft.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back with another episode of the Rap Draft. And I got my homegirl ShawnnMarie here with me, man. What's going on?
Hello, what's up?
Nothing much. Here on the Rap Draft, we like to interview artists of all kinds. You know, whether you do, like, you rap, sing, or act, whatever you do, this is the platform for you. Okay. And pretty much what we like to do is, like, let the fans know more about you, and, like, people who don't know you, let them know more about you and what you do and what you, like, got going on. So with that being said, my first question for you is, where was you born and raised?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all day.
Okay. Now, growing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, like, what was, like, your childhood like growing up?
It was like any other normal kid, you know, more so just out on the block, playing at the park, running down the street, you know, just not as kids these days where we have more freedom to do what we want more so. So my childhood was kind of lit, you know. Yeah.
Now, growing up in Milwaukee, like, where did you grow up at in Milwaukee?
Honestly, a little bit of everywhere. Like, we were kind of like movers all over the place, so it's damn near anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah. Now, for the people who want to know, like, who is ShawnnMarie?
ShawnnMarie is an artist, like, multi-talented artist. She does singing, rapping, dancing, acting, a little bit of modeling if she could, you know. So just all over her hands and everything, you know.
Right, you got your hands in different pots and, like, different things.
For sure.
Okay. Now, what or who inspired you to, like, get into the music?
Originally, I'm gonna say my third grade teacher, really. She kind of just, like, introduced me to the whole world of, like, singing and all of that in that nature. But as far as a rapper go, I want to say D-Dub. He kind of, like, step by step walked me into it, you know, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm glad that you brought up D-Dub because that's your baby's father or your guy, and he do music as well. Like, how is it, like, to know that he do music? Like, is that, like, cool for you? Like, does it feel good to know your BD do music and, like, y'all can do music together and stuff like that?
Oh, for sure, because, like, music is like a connector. It's like a, you know what I'm saying, communication for everybody. You don't speak, but you can, you know what I'm saying? It's a way of moving through music, so. I'm real proud of just the fact he just took the step into doing that, because some people flop or they just don't got the drive or the consistency.
Right.
So I watched them since day one with it, so it kind of like gave me the motivation to do what I do.
Right. So since you watch him day one, you like just been seeing how he do, like what he do, soaking up game and information, so you can know.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's dope.
You know, you gotta observe things.
Yeah, y'all can probably even do some more music together and stuff.
For sure, it's in the making.
Now, who's your favorite artist? Like, what artist you looked up to? Like, I want to base my style off this artist or take from this artist, and, like, who influenced you?
Originally had I would say two artists. I want to say Lauryn Hill and Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Because their voice was just so unique to me. It was like, you know, it could carry a tune, like, and like the tone of it was just so beautiful, you know what I mean, so different. So it kind of like sparked my interest in like really taking serious, like singing really serious.
Right. Now, that's interesting. You said that. Them two different, like, that's different. Like Jasmine Sullivan and Lauryn Hill, both dope artists, very dope artists. Like, how long have you been doing music? Like, you know,
since I can remember, really, I want to say like 6, in that nature, where I, you know, played with my voice, heard like a little melody, so I started working with it. You know.
When was your first time? Like, how old were you, or when was your first time you recorded a record?
I wouldn't say record a record, but I've been doing music since I was in like K5, like, you know, like Christmas musicals and things of that nature. Anything I could do, like artsy dancing or things of that nature, I always like put a foot in with that, you know, took initiative.
So you've been doing it, like, you've been had this like talent in you for some time now, since a shorty.
Forever, actually, forever.
Yeah, since a shorty, so.
Yeah. Papa to the show, baby.
Yeah. So it seemed like you can say that you got some stage experience.
Yeah.
Since a child. Okay.
For sure.
Now
I did a little drumming too, Major at. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how could you describe your style of music?
I really want to kind of say old school a little bit, because whether it's rap or like R&B, I still mess with that era. Like the way they kick their rhymes is how I kind of like spin mine, and how they like soulful with they singing is how I am. So
Right.
I'm more old school.
More old school, like you like the like back in the day stuff more than today.
Yeah, something you can vibe with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it seemed like when like listen to your flow and stuff, like you got like a nice, like a flow like for the party scene in the clubs.
Yeah, that's my thing right now, like party. Cause I'm more like bringing back the hype, because it's a lot of rappers, and I'm not dissing them. I like all of them, I listen to them, but it's like they all be on like that trap. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a trap rapper. I like to dance and party, so when I go out, I want to hear that kind of music, but I really kind of wasn't hearing that music. So I just thought to myself, like, well, I could put that kind of music out, dance on my own. So that's what I did started.
Yeah, and I definitely see you got that energy about yourself, like you like to have fun and have the party.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So that's dope.
Really miss life for the party, so yeah.
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 Now, like, what is your thoughts on Milwaukee music scene?
My thoughts really, it's just like, I'm really observing it all, and like, I'm damn near proud of us, because like we all putting our foot in, like each individual, like, making a mark, taking a stand. So like, I'm proud to be one of those, you know what I mean?
Right. And what is your thoughts on like female rappers, period? Like, do you feel like female rappers get enough respect, or what's your whole thought on it?
Honestly, no. Like, I feel like the only time you really get respect is when you like degrading yourself for, you know what I mean? You gotta like put out a certain image. So like, I don't think we get the most respect we should though.
Right.
Some dope MCs, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
It seems like it's hard for like female MCs to get the respect, like because they get bashed a lot for like sexualizing themselves and rapping about they what they rap about.
Yeah.
But everybody got their thing, and like how they get heard. I can like see how somebody could probably start off rapping like that and then get into something else, but it's something for everybody out here. You know what I'm saying?
For most people, it's all about catching the wave. So like, if that's trending at the moment, they're gonna jump on it. So at the moment, that's what's trending, kind of. So they're jumping on it.
Right.
I just can't. Like, I just feel like how I'm like my background, how I grew up. Like, I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But like my background, that just wasn't accepted. So it was like I was more shielded from that life. So now that I'm older and seeing it, I just still can't get with it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't jump that bandwagon.
Right. You can't. It ain't for you.
It's not for you.
Pretty much. Do you and your back to the question, like I said with your BD, he raps too. Like, do y'all have because I know you have a song together. Are you guys working on a project together?
Yeah, actually we are. It's in the making. So we just kind of like at the creative stage where we just process it and writing down it, getting it together. So pretty much. Yeah.
That's cool. That'd be dope to have a project from you, with your BD and stuff like that. Y'all got that chemistry already.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine what is that with that song you did with them? What is that work process like? Is it fun? Is it competitive or what?
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. It's real serious but kind of intimidating because he's the one stop. Once he go in one take, he done. Which where I come in, where I gotta take multiple takes and whatnot, so it's kind of it kind of make you grind harder, well, he already done with here, so push that, get it out, you know what I mean? Right. So it's more of a motivation.
Right. Okay, that's cool. Now, what's next for you, ShawnnMarie?
Really, I'm working on an album right now because I did a couple singles, So I'm just pretty much focusing on my project where I'm taking the time and actually put some, you know what I mean? I just throw anything out, but actually brainstorm and come up with, some quality music. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm on right now. And if you might want to feature, just hit me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Now, what is your writing process like, and your music creating is like? Because you know how, like, some people like probably be like, well, I got to go through something to write something, or I got to be feeling this, or do you just write? Like, what's your process?
Oh, my process really just hearing the beat, and like if I vibe with it, I just flow with it. Like that's really what it is. It's like if I feel it through me, like where I gotta speak on it, and I gotta like hum to it, I mess with it. So like, that's how I pretty much start. Like I just hear a beat, and I'm like, okay, I like that.
Right.
You know, melodize with it, and if I can find myself like sounding good with it, like the mix, I mess with it.
Right. You know,
it's all about where my ear. Right here.
Now, do you record your own music as well, or do you a D-dub, or do you go to a studio, or how do your process?
I do a little bit all of that. I actually make my own beats more so. I work with that, and when I'm not doing that, I make time in the studio, or you know, sessions and whatnot. So I kind of got my hand like around, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to get different sounds.
Right. Because, you know, in today's times, like, it's best to invest in the studio because you can, like, record your own stuff whenever you want to record. Just wake up at the crib, you got your own studio equipment right there and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's all be good when you got the drive, but it takes so long. And sometimes as a mom and I work and everything, I don't have the time to really sit and, like, you know, grind it. So I need, you know, a little assistance. So I hit up, you know, a studio more so and just work that way.
All right. Now, I got two more questions for you. Like, what is that process like, being a mom and working? Like, how can you squeeze your music in between that time?
Ooh, that's a tough one because, I mean, as a mom, you know, my kids are first and primary, you know. But I kind of just, when they got downtime, so I work on theirs. Like, when they down, I'm down. Like, I do music. Or when they sleep, I'll stay up a little extra later, you know, work on me, do that. That's the most quiet time I get, really. So that's really what time I do it. So
yeah, it's like you just gotta use that little open window that you got to get what you need to get done.
Facts, yeah. However you get it.
Yeah. Well, let me put another question. I know I said I had two left. Do you have any up and coming shows coming up?
It's actually in the making. I'm talking to somebody right now about that. I performed a while back at Timbuktu, you know, one of my first performances. And it was cool, and I was vibing, I liked it. So I reached out to, you know, a couple people more so to get some work on the road and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But that's all, yeah, that's in the making for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. I performed at Timbuktu. It's a good venue. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope for the hip hop scene.
So it's definitely great practice, you know.
Yeah. Now, my final question for you is, I ask everybody who come on this show mainly this question because it's like,
thank you.
It's kind of important to me. Where do you see yourself like 5 years from now?
Honestly, 5 years from now, I see myself like being one of them. I don't even want to be famous or whatnot, but at least like my music known, getting played more. So you know, they mess with it. So like, I do it for them to hear it. You know, inspiration. If you down, kind of thing, like a pickup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I definitely see, you know, as long as you continue to be consistent, like in this game, because you gotta stay consistent in this game. You gotta always try to outwork the next person. You know, it's not always about like who's better, it's really now about who can outwork somebody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it seems like you got your mind set on the right track, and you investing into your craft. Like as long as you continue to do that, those two things, like stay consistent and invest in your craft, you can go a long way with this. So
appreciate the advice for sure.
For sure. So I want to wish you the best of luck on your journey.
Thank you.
You know, for sure. Yeah,
you
no
too,
problem.
You know.
Thank you.
See you doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You know, and I definitely want to thank you for sitting down here right now with me on a rap draft and answering these questions that I got for you, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but right now you're here with me. You know answering these questions on a rap draft.
Right.
Yes.
Vice versa. You know, I appreciate you giving me the time and allow me, you know, be on your platform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that.
For sure. So once again, congratulations on the video, and
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for shooting it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm trying, you know. Congratulations and good luck to you on your journey.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.